We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask from returns for to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Muln stock, continuing that downward trend after things started to pull back yesterday. Had volatility, but it wasn't the only stock pulling downwards. The overall market and even the SPY was pulling downwards. Our SPY bot since 10 a.m. sent us out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, put options were up 3 to 4x within an hour, guys. And this is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, and joining the members, receiving this edge and clarity within the volatility of the markets, whether stocks are going up or going down. And I also have an announcement to make. We have a Tesla bot up and running, and it's going to be launched this week. And as you could see it there on the screen, it had a bear indicator pop up at around 10 a.m. as well, and put options skyrocketed 2 to 3x and 3 to 4x within minutes to hours, guys. This is all our new release to receive that edge, and you can now gain access to these resources as well to maximize within the volatility. So Muln stock here has that volatility back and forth. I talked about some key support levels yesterday and how we need to look at this from the bigger picture. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the opportunities mentioned this morning turned out to give realistic expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning, and every single one of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%. 5 to 10%, and even 10% plus at some of their highest points. But one of them turned out to perform the best out of the three, and that was ATER. And this one was sitting sideways when we mentioned it in the pre-market within the volatility. Started to pick up momentum here, got that bull indicator on Ultimate 42 Vision, and pushed up to a highest point of 15% plus in a matter of minutes, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Muln stock. As I stated, in the continuation of a downtrend, broke through yesterday's support and also broke through key levels that we were looking at. Just did not break through the bottom here of the 263 range, which we talked about, right? But it did break below 275 and other key levels that we were looking at if volatility was to pick up and continue downwards. And here we are. Muln is pulling downwards, and I'm going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, and receiving the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members and use these resources just like them to maximize within the volatility and have that edge and clarity that every single trader deserves. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicators. So here we are with obviously a bear indicator popping up, and I stated we needed to watch this carefully if this was not going to get canceled out. If this bull indicator did not get canceled out, then we would see this probably hold up and bring itself back up. And within the bigger picture, this turned out to be a staircase effect to continue upwards and no bear indicator to negate it, right? But we were seeing those shifts into red bars, and it was pulling down pretty fast and getting close to the level where this bull indicator popped up, signifying the high likelihood of a possible bear indicator popping up if it continued. And that's what we were going to watch going into today. And I stated it. So within the volatility, I've stated this already before as well. These bull and bear indicators are popping up way too quickly, and there's a lot of volatility within it. But in the bigger picture, the stock has moved up dramatically, right, in the last several weeks and month. But at these levels now, this back and forth is also hurting the potential upside of the stock that could eventually give some type of leverage or dominance over the chart to the shorts. And I've talked about that as well briefly in my videos. So I'm going to pull up here the 4-hour and the 1-day, and we're going to break it down on the bigger picture. And then we're going to look at what's going on in the whole entire volatility with supports and resistance right now. So here we are with a bull indicator that has not changed since way down here at 250. Now, this has continued, and we have now 4 of these back to back, and now this last one here being the 5th one, trying to level off, okay? As you could see it. If it could bring itself back up, this bull indicator is going to continue to hold true. But if by any chance it goes lower and we get red bars on the way down, and always, excuse my drawing, as I always state, it's just about the principle of the whole entire picture here in the bigger picture. It would turn something into this, right? Not exactly the same move or the same exact principle of what happened there, but if not, the whole entire perspective of seeing what could happen, right? That shift from dark green with red borders, eventually a bear indicator, or shifting to a red bar and then getting a bear indicator in the process if this does a continuation. Now, it is trying to level off here, and that is a sign of strength because we have held above a key support level, which is one of the most recent lows in the 260s. But if it can't bring itself back up with actual momentum, this could actually quickly continue downwards and get a red bar eventually, and even a bear indicator to cancel out this bull indicator. That's what I'm watching here on the 4-hour in the bigger picture there. And then we have the 1-day having this continuation that is now following what the 4-hour is doing. Remember, the last 2 days that we looked at, the 4-hour and the 1-day were 2 different things. The 4-hour was going up, then the 4-hour was going down, and then right now we were going down, and the 1-day was going up, as you could see it there. But now they're moving together, so that's super important to realize that that actually was bound to happen. That's something that I've pointed out in my videos as well, how they're moving differently. One's moving with the volatility, the other one's showing the bigger picture. But if this bigger picture gets dragged down with the 4-hour and the 30-minute, it's going to eventually reflect. And this is the one that if it cancels out this bull indicator, it could further pull down this stock, probably to even newer lows below 220s and even $2, right? And that's going to be important. Now, does that destroy the chart long term or any possible growth for the company's chart and the stock? No, but temporarily there will be some volatility, and it was a lot more exciting when everybody found out about it down here below $1 than those finding out about it up here at $2 and some change. And then now it's just kind of sitting sideways and not having that explosive run. And just based off 42 vision alone, just remove the bull and bear indicators out of the picture. This is the dip area here, white with red borders, and then it's done a complete shift to the rip area, which is actually bright green. Now, this bright green has shifted back down to dark green with red borders, but not enough to go into bear territory or getting a bear indicator to cancel this bull indicator out, or even go towards red. Once that shift begins, then we are actually transitioning into further weakness, and then what comes after red is white with red borders if it was to continue downwards, and then it would complete and finally hit a possible dip area, because the last time it hit dip areas, you could see that they lasted for more than several days and weeks at a time. And then also, once it finally hit that bottom and found a support, it would then turn around. You get that bull indicator just like it did back here at $7 all the way up to 15 before then collapsing. And that's the same thing that we need to watch. How is it going to react to finally level off the next time it goes into dip area? Now, if it pulls back and no bear indicator pops up, well then the bigger story of the bigger picture here is this bull indicator is holding true. This has always been the dip, and all of this is just volatility wherever it goes and comes back up or just sits sideways if no bear indicator pops up to negate this bull indicator. But just based off 42 vision alone, okay, without the bull and bear indicators, take that out of the picture. This has been a complete shift, and we need to see how it's going to react here, if it's going to continue with bright green once it does the next leg up, if it tries to go higher. That's going to be important and pivotal moving forward. So on the 30-minute, just quickly and briefly to touch base here, the lowest point that we want to be watching here right now that the bulls need to hold support above is 263. Below that is 250. Then you could start talking about 240s, but that is the most important number right there. If this can kind of create a double bottom effect here, that would be a strong move for the bulls if they could break out above the resistance from yesterday at 289, 290, give or take, and then get back up above here, 310 and $3. I think that is actually going to be significant and cancel out this bear indicator again and go for another run and a bull indicator pop up within those moves. To receive clarity within the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, and our Tesla bot is coming soon. We are going to release it this week. We look forward to having you join us, those that are interested, to receive that edge and clarity within the volatility to maximize in either direction. And you can now join and gain access to this resource as well, and join the members using it, receiving this clarity and edge as well within the volatility, no matter what the charts are showing. There's always an opportunity. No FOMO, no chasing, just focus on what the charts are showing. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.